So here are two pairs that I'm trying to pair up. The first one is a roller pair. They're both are ballers. Again, all my ballers are James Turner stock. So we got a brown baller's cockbird with the the color is not that crisp because he has a sooty gene. It's a brown baller's cockbird, and he's I'm trying to mate him to a pie blue baller's hen. She got white flights, almost white tail with some white on the head. Because my whole goal is to create some ball head ballers wallers. So this cockbird, he does carry the pie gene too. So trying to mate these two together. They both are from last year. And here's a pair of my Indian fantails. Here's a dilute almond hen, and you can see her head nods a little bit. That is because of the almond gene. The almond gene, when you combine with dilute, it becomes a little bit unstable, and that's why her head is kind of nodding. But she's a great producer. She's one of my breeder hens. Produced some nice babies for me, so I'm pairing her with you see, there's a poor rhesus. It's a rhesus red cockbird, but he has a lot of kind of that bronzing and ash color on the rump. So he's unimproved or underimproved rhesus red. But that should be pretty good for the almond pairing. So trying to just introduce them. So hopefully in a few days they'll get mated up. The cockbird is from 2019. The hen is a 2018 or 17 bird. So that is the pairing, and then I have some young birds that I keep in here. Some young Indian fantail. There's a powder over there. Some reversing powders over here. You can see them, all three colors over there: blue, red, a yellow, and actually we can move this Indian fantail baby to here and make it all Indian fantails in here, and put the powder in here, and that should reverse ones in all four standard colors, 4 babies. And these are the Indian fantail babies from this year. They look for I still give them a corn, but they eat all the smaller grains in there. Now they're looking for the smaller grains, and they're kind of reluctant to eat the corn. So here's another thing when you pay attention to your bird. So for example, this bird in the front. Now I was paying attention to the bird. Looking at the bird, I saw something on its body. So look at that. That is some lice. So I'm gonna treat it for lice. I'm gonna spray it with I use something called a Bronco. I'll spray. People use that for horses. So it's something that when you have to pay attention to your birds every day. Like yesterday in my video, I talked about that one black reversing powder that had a little bit of sauerkraut. I had to treat that bird for sauerkraut. As a matter of fact, I will show you that bird today. She's doing much better. But that is the main thing with pigeon keeping. Like, you gotta spend time with your birds to understand what is going on with them, and some of those things can be, so the diseases and all can be prevented early. But this is a nice 4 guys in here. I'm pretty excited that I got all 4 colors at the same time, so it should be pretty good. And here's another reason too, like why I cut the tail and the flights, because on some of them they get dirty, and I don't like it when they get dirty. So I clip them so it won't get dirty, and then they can grow it back after the molt. So also it's good to cut the muffs too, because they can walk better. So I'm going to trim the muffs on the red, yellow, and the blue real short. And on these Indian fantails, I'm going to cut their tails too and muffs so they can walk better too. And that's another reason people ask me, like, somebody yesterday in the comments asked me, like, why do you cut the tails on the Indian fantails? Like, this is what a fantail, it's a young fantail, the tail looks like without being cut. So when the cockroach jumps on the top of the hen, with all that tail like that, sometimes, you know, he cannot get to the point of contact easily. So it will be not a successful mating, and you know, you might get infertile eggs. But you might seen early in the video, in the beginning, he tried to jump on the hen straight away because, you know, I kept him alone for a few days and just introduced the hen, so he's ready to mate. So when you have the tails cut, the muffs trimmed, even the flights cut too, it's easy for them to mate. So that is one of the reason. That's the main reason why you trim the tails, and it also like it's easy for the birds to fly around too if you have the tails and muffs and everything cut. Young bird looking for food in there. There's a pair of blue reversing in there. I'll let them breed in there. There's a pair of reversing mating over there. Gave them bath water. I need to put bath water in here. You know, I was doing that and I got sidetracked with something else, and here I am. So let's go and check out on that from yesterday's videos. If you guys pay attention, there was a reversing pouter hen, had a sour crop, and I told like how the crop, I showed you how the crop needs to look like and how she looked, and I would trade her after the video. So let's go check her out to see how she's doing. Look at her. That's the cockbird that she's mated to. First time I've done mating yellows to blacks, and she's right over there. She's also looking at that. She's looking at that egg too. Look how the crop is all good to go, you know. Well, she's holding the crop well, so good to go. See whether, you know. There you go. You see her crop all under control. Then she's looking to lay eggs, and here's a blue driving the hen. So another blue hen over here, another blue cockbird over there. But anyhow, there's an update on the hen, the black hen over there, and you guys saw the new pairing. Just thought about doing a quick video. Yeah, that's a perfect example. It's a baby Indian fantail with a full tail over there. So that's how the tail looks like. If you don't cut it, and then it's hard for them to mate. So it's better to trim the tails. You don't need to do it all the time. Some of the birds, depending upon your bird, some of the birds, they mate fine without any problem. And, you know, some others have fertility issues. That is a pair the yellow with the black hen. Look, she's growing up pretty nice. Look at that. Here's the perfect. See how they're mating? They could mate better when the tails are trimmed. So I hope that answers the question to a lot of people on why do I trim the tails on the Indian fantails. So that's it. If you had the full tail, it would be harder for them to mate. But some birds do mate pretty good with the full tails. But to increase the fertility, it's always good to trim the tails. That's an update on the powders. You can see the birds from the yesterday's video, the Indian fantails over there with the babies. And look, that's a pair of almond rollers that I showed yesterday's breeding pair over there. They don't have a nesting spot yet, and they're looking for a spot. And hopefully they could grab that spot. Nobody would kick them off. Black hen over there. Look at that. There you go. She's back over there. I need to give these guys a nesting box over there, because if you look, trying to build a nest with all the feathers, and it's better to give them a nest. Everybody, these two hens, I think they're looking to lay eggs today. Black hen, and there's a kite saddle hen. Black hen, it made it to almost a kite hen. She's made it to an almond cockwood. She's also her cockwood, the stiffer almond cockwood. Here's a spare hen. She's a kind of ooh, 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 ooh. Come here. Ooh. It's not her area, but she's a nice bird. Go ahead and put her there. She's ready to mate. So that's it, guys.